Many car seats are put in vehicles wrong, and it's important that you get your seat checked before you leave that destination on your long trip or maybe the first time you leave a hospital. I'm Trooper Ben, a state trooper for the Kansas Highway Patrol and also a car seat technician.
Why don't you talk about why it's important for kids to be properly restrained?
It's important. I mean, Salina Regional Hospital, like many hospitals, have the desire for a person leaving the hospital, make sure their seat's installed properly before they leave. So having a technician or someone to make sure that the child is leaving safely. I'm one of those people that do that. And we want to make sure kids are safe anytime they get in the vehicle, because there's a bunch of foolish drivers all around us, competing and with the road with us.
Let's kind of look at what your recommendations are.
It's a common question. People ask me, hey, what's the safest seat? And the reality is we need to find the seat that best fits your vehicle, best fits your child, and the one that you use correctly every time. Those are the three things we're looking for. So the Kansas law really gives us a choice of picking a seat that can be between rear-facing, forward-facing, and booster seat if it's a seat that's appropriate to your child. And how do we know if it's appropriate? Well, we look at the seat and see if it's the height, weight matches up to your child. What we really want to do is try to keep a child rear-facing as long as we can, eventually switch to that forward-facing seat when we have to because we can't find another type of seat that accommodates rear-facing use any longer. Move to the forward-facing seat, staying in a forward-facing as long as we can until we hit the upper height and weight limitations of that seat, and then eventually being forced to move to the booster seat and staying in a booster seat until at least 8 years of age, 80 pounds, and 4'9". One of those three things before you can move out of a booster seat.
When looking at people who bring their car in, maybe to have you kind of check or help you put one in, what's the most common mistakes you see?
There's several things. I mean, what I know of car seats and the world of car seats is the majority of car seats are put in wrong. Some of those are insignificant little things, but it might result in some big impacts if a crash occurs. So one of the probably most common things is just not being tight enough. I mean, a seat shouldn't move more than an inch from side to side or front to back from where the seat belt or latch belt restrains it to the vehicle. And in addition, I see a lot of parents that use a seat belt and a latch system at the same time, which is very wrong. It's something you shouldn't be doing.
What are your recommendations for if somebody wants to have their seat checked out or to get some information for it?
The best thing to do is to go to safekids.org. That is the governing body for all car seat technicians across the United States. It causes me to be certified through them, and you can go to their website, search your location, and find out who your nearest tech is, if it's a trooper, a city officer, deputy, a wide variety of people in the community that want to help that have been certified over several days of training in car seats. Or if you want me to do it in North Central Kansas, to call the Kansas Highway Patrol, and I'll get your name and number, and I'll figure out how I can best help you.
For more information, please visit srhc.com, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram.